It will be a busy day for President Rodrigo Duterte in the Russian capital of Moscow tomorrow. That's when his official visit activities go full blast. The president's schedule includes a wreath-laying ceremony at the tomb of the unknown soldier, a bilateral meeting with Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev, and conferment for an honorary doctorate degree at Moscow State Institute of International Relations University. The president and his official party arrived in the Russian capital early this morning. More of this report from Rocky Ignacio.
After more than 40 years of diplomatic relations, the Philippines and Russia will enhance its political, defense, and economic cooperations. President Rodrigo Duterte has arrived in Moscow for a 4-day official visit in Russia. The president is joined by some of his cabinet officials, his partner Hanaleta Bansenya, his children Veronica Urquiti and Sebastian, also known as Paste. Agreements are expected to be signed by the two governments following his bilateral meeting with Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev and President Vladimir Putin. Philippine Ambassador to Russia Carlos Duterte said leaders will discuss issues on how to improve cooperation on education, tourism, as well as counter-terrorism measures.
There's a very strong political agenda. There's also a very strong economic agenda. And of course, there's the agenda of the security and welfare of our Filipinos here in Russia. Several agreements are in the works and hopefully will be signed. They range from cooperation in defense and security to cooperation to fighting crime, to economic agreements. We have, and the economic agreements range from trade and investment to tourism to energy, even educational and cultural cooperation.
President Duterte was personally invited by President Putin to visit Russia after the meeting in Peru at the sidelines of APEC Leader Summit last year. During the visit, the president will be conferred an honorary doctorate degree by Moscow State Institute of International Relations University. President Duterte will also meet Filipino community here. Russia is home to more than 5,000 Filipinos.
The bilateral relations have been at the level of almost pre-Cold War. There hasn't been much movement. We've been friends formally for 41 years this year. Yet the manifestations of a vibrant relationship are not there. We don't have basic agreements. We don't have interactions, trade and commerce between our countries are very low. So there's much room for improvement. I think it will not just further improve, but will dramatically improve our relations. I think he and Mr. Putin have developed a good personal rapport. The Russian people are increasingly getting very interested in things Philippines, whether it's our tourist spots or business. And I think this is the right time for the Philippines and Russia to finally set aside whatever baggage there was and try to find mutually beneficial activities.
President Duterte already said that his visit to Russia will be part of the Philippines' independent foreign policy to enhance its economic relations with other countries. From Moscow, the president will proceed to St. Petersburg to meet business leaders in Russia. For PTV News, Rocky Ignacio, Moscow.